guys, today I'm here to do the Sisterhood of the World vlogger tag. I was tagged by Lisa over at Lycan Books, and I will leave the creator as well as Lisa's channels down below. Question 1. Name a character that annoyed you enough to want to throw a book across the room. I decided on More Than This by Patrick Ness. I did a whole review on this on Goodreads. If you want to go check that out, it's linked below. This is the one book that I was really enjoying, and then it just really went downhill, and I actually did physically throw this book across the room. Question 2. Name a banned book that you read that you felt should have been banned. I couldn't come up with an answer for this one. I haven't read a lot of banned books, so I really can't answer this question. Question 3. Have you read the entire collection of one author? If so, who is that author? I've read all of Marissa Meyer's books, including her graphic novel, and the other one I thought of was Harper Lee because she only has 2 books. Question 4. Name a genre you don't usually read, but tried and won't read again. There aren't very many that I've read that I totally turned down, but the ones that came to mind were dystopian or YA. I will read both of those, but they aren't the genre that I normally pick up. Question 5. Name a book that you DNF'd but went back and reread and actually liked. Usually if I DNF it, I don't normally pick it back up, but The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien was an exception for that. I started that at the beginning of 2015 and I just really couldn't get into it, so I set it down for about a year, and then I really wanted to try it again, so I listened to it on audiobook and I sped through it, and I ended up really enjoying it, and I can't wait to read the rest in the series. Question 6. What type of Booktube videos do you prefer to see? Hauls, wrap-ups, or reviews? I really like wrap-ups and reviews. I like wrap-ups because you get to see what they've been reading and how they felt about the book, and that's usually when I decide to pick up a book. But I also like to watch reviews on books that I plan on reading or have already read, just to see their opinion on that as well. Question 7. Name an author with only a few books that you wish would write more. Again, I thought of Harper Lee because she only wrote 2 books, but she will never write any more because she passed away. But I also thought of M.L. Stedman. She wrote The Light Between Oceans. I loved the book and the movie, but she hasn't written any other books, and I'm really hoping that she decides to write another one. Question 8. Name the last book you read and how you rated it. I read Of Mice and Men last night. I gave it 4 stars. I really enjoyed that book, and I didn't think I would. I listened to this on YouTube, and the man that read it did a fantastic job. He had a very southern accent, and I think it fit perfectly, but he also did voices for other people. I'm sure most people had to read this for school, so they've probably already read it, but if you haven't, I highly recommend checking it out on YouTube. Question 9. Name the best setting in a book you read. I definitely had to choose Hobbiton for this because that is just like the perfect place for me. It's just so green and beautiful, and there's food, and everyone's just kind of lazy there, and I think I would fit in perfectly there. And question 10 is, name a book that is a movie that you would never go see. First one that came to mind was 50 Shades of Grey, but I also would never read the book. But another one that I will never see is The Giver. I really loved that book, but I will never see the movie. And the reason being is that Taylor Swift is in it, and I absolutely despise Taylor Swift. So no, I will probably never see that movie. Okay, so how this tag works is I create 10 more questions for the people that I tag. It was really hard to find people who have not done this tag already because it has been going around for quite a while. So obviously, if you haven't done this and you want to, then consider yourself tagged. But I'm going to tag Britt from Basically Brit, Jade from Boho Bookworm, Becky from Becky Ford, and Mel from Books with Wings. Okay, so those 4 girls are tagged. I will leave their channels down below if you want to check them out. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!